Clash of Clans podcast, episode 27. Old enough to know better, still young enough not to care. And we're back with the Clash of Clans and the fans of the stands. I'm your pal, Lady Boneyard. I'm here with my pal, Scotty. Hey, Scotty.
Hey, Boneyard.
And our special guest today is the magnificent Lady B. Lady Boneyard, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Lady Boneyard is in the house. And actually, we're in WBSMT Radio is moving to Boneyard's house.
Yeah, we are on location in a makeshift studio in my living room. You can still hear the fan running for the fireplace in the background. But
we're working out the sound issues now. But
we blanket hanging from a ceiling fan.
We're doing anything to bring you the episode. WBSMT is wherever the podcast happens.
Yeah, wherever the magic is where we are at.
Yeah,
Maybe we should build an igloo in the backyard. Run an extension cord. Get
you're going to have to talk a little louder there, Lady Boneyard. All of a sudden, we're getting all ready. We're all getting warmed up for the podcast or like testing the sound. And Lady Boneyard's just talking. And then all of a sudden, we push record and now she's getting a little shy.
I am shy.
Well, anyway, we're also going to be hearing our other guests here in the studio. The Big Red Dog, our friend Cleo, Sully, and Charlie Doo-Doo Nuts. Sully is making his way up onto the top.
Until we get a just diehard studio. When we
I think an igloo is a great idea.
I don't know. It's too cold. Although we can smoke cigs.
So we have
candle.
a lot to talk about.
Yes, we do.
Because what happened? We had the update.
All kinds of stuff.
We haven't really talked about since this big loot change thing.
Yeah, which is cool. Now I like it. At first I was pissed, but now I like it.
Yeah, I have to talk. I want to talk about it because I want to see what you've been. But we need to give a few shout outs.
Right,
we were going to get to the shout outs.
Oh God!
And our episode got ruined.
Imagine that. We recorded another episode right after that last episode. You guys.
Well, we never got actually through the whole.
We got
thing.
Started and then some.
Yeah, and then I was teaching you how to do Twitter. So and okay,
and that's going to get taken away if Boneyard can't mind his manners.
Ooh. So,
I did pretty good.
Yeah,
I went a little overboard. Yeah, I got it.
He didn't really understand what was happening at first.
Yeah.
So big shout out. Okay, so a while back, you guys probably saw our logo changed. Chris,
first and foremost, Chris.
Yeah,
thank you.
and the shout out's been long overdue, but I was trying to get a hold of him. You know how. Your privacy stuff. So anyways, big shout out to him, and he wanted me to shout out, and I'm going to butcher this, and so you can totally let me know.
Just do it. Spit it out.
Okay, Butcher Bud.
Oh, there you go, Butcher Bud.
Yes, his clan Butcher Bud.
So Butcher Bud.
That's why we have this awesome logo. He just sent us three different colors, and then he changed. It's awesome. So thank you very much, because make us look.
Yeah, and I guess if you're listening to this podcast, you've seen that logo, so that's pretty cool.
So.
Right on. Thanks, buddy.
Okay. So, and
anybody else? Next shout out, go.
Today, I forgot all my shout out notes.
Of course, you screwed it up. Forgot all the stuff.
And I can fill in. Yeah, I know. It's been a long day. Anyways, so I'm not going to be able to do all the questions and stuff.
It has been a long day.
And here we go.
It has been a long day. I took a nap at work today.
Well, will you quit distracting me? I'm trying to. Okay.
That's the whole thing.
Oh yeah, the one shout out was to
what?
Jesus, Boneyard, deep fried Oprah.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, Mark from Twitter.
Oh yeah, Wesley and Cluggo.
Weston and Cluggo.
Cluggo, shout out. What's the other guy? What's the other dude with the thing and the other guy?
Korg. We got to shout out Korg. No, and then there was a couple that Sir Bad Avis. I believe that's what it was, and he asked a question. Oh wait, we have those.
Yeah, hit it up, Lady Boneyard.
Okay, you're gonna have to.
I have to do these.
Yeah. You were sitting here saying you wanted to do them.
Yeah, I didn't want to do these ones. No, I wanted to. We had.
You can just talk.
A tennis star tried to join our clan twice, and shout out to him. He was a huge fan of Scotty and Boneyard's.
Oh really?
But he's not.
Well,
I rejected him the one time, and Bootsy.
Here's the thing, and we got a few comments.
We've got a few comments here.
I have no control, and we a long time ago
Dr. Octagon, who I thought was Droctagon.
Droctagon.
Yeah, but he and some friends would leave their clan right away and come to our clan, but you've got to be from Minnesota.
Well,
Minnesota
I don't know.
Knights.
Is that still the rule?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Well, I thought it was.
anyways, we
It's full
don't
anyway.
have any. Yeah,
it's always full.
because a lot of people just have their friends. So and then it's really. I'd let everybody in if I could, but
we should have.
Then we'd have a 50 million.
That'd be totally cute.
Yeah.
Have a huge clan.
Yeah.
Any other shout outs there, Lady B?
Yeah, well, and I gotta shout out Odin because he wrote in
The Allfather. Nice.
Corey. Jeez, I just forgot the whole.
For Sir...
You said you forgot it, and then you're like, I got it all up here.
Sir
He pointed
Yeah,
at his
I
brain.
did. I thought I did.
Pointed at
So,
the hole
anyways,
in his head.
I'm forgetting a few, and I'll remember as we go along.
Hey,
So,
there we go. That thing just finally shut off.
okay, awesome. So, Lady Boneyard, you got one?
You're all over the place, aren't you, Scotty? What do you got? Lady B, hit us. From Stinkman.
Stinkman.
Yeah.
You are still yet to find a good farming zone. Try
Okay.
Heyday.
So, well, you got to give her the whole information. You can read it.
He just recently went up to level 10 after maxing out his level 9. Have to say, it's a grind. The
Yeah,
loot
I
penalty
agree. It
is brutal.
was really bad for me.
I'm still yet to find a good farming zone.
Yeah.
So
That was
good
tough, but
episode, by the way. I don't know which one he listened to.
That is something that I think the update addressed because I know that it was just fucking tough to get up any elixir before the update. So
I
wonder.
have that problem.
I think I asked him today if that changed. So I'll find out.
I just take it down.
Well, you're at Town Hall 9, but he just went to 10.
I rule.
Okay. All right. Is there any more that we had?
This one, but the name's cut off.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know who it is.
So I'll remember some throughout. So where do you want to start, Boneyard?
What? Let's start at the update. First of all, Scotty, where are you at right now? Tell me where you're at.
We're
In the game, real quick.
In the game.
Yeah, we're in the game. Where what's up? How many builders? What are they doing?
Okay, my builder. I got a quick look. My third expo to level 2 just got done.
Sweet. Because you have a town hall level 10, right?
Yep, I'm at Town Hall level 10. My builder's been really busy since the loot update and the stuff. I've been able to upgrade things. So I did the expo. And I've got 2 Inferno Towers building right now.
Ah, cool. All right, getting those things started,
Yeah,
huh? That's cool.
Because my camp setup is fucking kicking ass.
Yeah.
Like, I put my town hall outside, so I'm not saying I'm not getting any defense things. But I am sitting on 7 million elixir right now.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And I keep getting taken for 1,000 because somebody will come and get my town hall, and it's like perfect. Okay, I can go away from the game for a little while, but you get so nervous about it with that much loot because they can take 10%.
Yeah, right. 700 grand. All of a sudden. huge wads of money just pooping it right out of there.
Yeah. So, excuse me.
So that's where you're at.
Well, and I'm waiting to do, and my research factory's been dead for a long time because I spent so much time rating to get my dark level or drill level 3 up to level 5.
Yeah.
Just finished this morning. So I finally have my third drill going. But that would have taken me a lot less time if it would have been after the update.
You always do that. Every time you had every time you're making the drills go up. Remember the last time, the last update, you're like, oh, no, they're like cheaper by
I think you said that in the last podcast.
3 million elixir. They're that much cheaper. Like it screwed you. The update did.
Yeah. Well, and when they came out with that, so the whole loot bonus stuff or the whole loot system is different, and it's like rating. It's productive, and before it was just like
a grind.
It was a grind, like he said, and I mean. It was brutal. And so just to be able to kind of be back in that space where you can go in and see 300,000, you remember those? I hadn't seen anything that high in a long time. 400,000.
Anything else going on with your setup right now? Any new changes?
My setup is really kicking ass. the way it's set up, I put all 4 wizards in the center with the 3 Expos in a box. And it is, and then right in the center is the dark elixir.
Sure.
But I find that grouping those things together, it's really powerful. I mean, people can't get in there because all 4 wizards almost overlap.
Yeah,
and so,
I like that, but I also like having my wizards in the corners. Let's
well, look at my camp.
let me take a look at it. What do you got? You're looking at it over there. Okay, yeah. So we got the it's the diamond shape, but he's got the center square, and then he's got 4 outer squares on the corners, and then some stuff around the.
And I put 1 storage right in the center.
Pretty slick, actually. I like that. You know, you can.
And here's the thing.
I could get all 4. I could get all 4 of those gold storages if I wanted them.
Yeah, well, that's why. Well, they're also
Super simple.
It draws them in, but look. You missed where my so there's these little indentations that go in that came up. I was accidentally doing something, and the giants, anything that comes in for the resources will go to that spot where the
See what
Tesla is.
Sure.
And first of all, the Tesla's kicking its ass, and then all the other things can attack it. So
unless you drop a whole line of balloons with minions like I do, and it would have just washed right over all that crap.
Yeah, that's what I'm the most scared of.
Yeah, that's where it comes in. That's a super cool army swarm. That's what I've been using.
And so so that's what's been going on. And as soon as those 2 Inferno Towers are going, I'm going to put those 2 in the other corner. So each little indent has something that
is blasting ass. That's pretty good.
Because it makes everything else go after that.
Friend
me on Game Center if you want to check it out.
Yeah,
or you can search the clans or for players. Minnesota Nice.
People can find us. Minnesota Nice.
And Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got the double diamond, the interlocking diamonds shape with all my stuff in the middle. My townhouse still on the outside. I'm still level 9.
Okay.
I'm getting all my stuff upgraded, trying to max it out. Right now I've got my 3rd wizard tower going to blue.
Okay. Wow.
And my 2nd air defense going to level...
So you went
to level 6.
Okay, so you
I need to boost my air defenses. I need to stick to that for a little while, but
and that's the thing. I haven't been getting attacked so much by. I was getting attacked by balloons for a little while, everybody was using the balloons, and then now it doesn't seem like people are even using minions. And maybe it's just because I have my town hall outside and I'm an easy pick.
I do too. I rarely get destroyed. I actually got hit for $300,000 of each the other day.
Yeah, you posted something.
Because I just started my wizard tower, so that was 500 or 5.3 million, and then I also just started my jump spell to maxed out for 4 million.
Okay.
4 million elixir, and so I had a bunch. I was holding on to it for a while, and I was able to keep it and have those and just have the. People going after my town hall, and you can. And now that the loot has changed, you can go in and find loot. You can really find some scores. And so if you want to play for, it takes me like a half an hour between armies. And if I diamond the spell factory, which I always do if I'm sitting down, for 20, I can get that.
Yep. I've been doing that too.
I use 2 rage and 2 heal, and just send those waves of balloons and minions just. Blah.
Yeah. So
awesome.
I love the okay. I put $10 in the game, and I'm so happy I did because it costs like 10 cents for the spell factory. So if you're gonna play for 4 hours,
you're actually counting it. Oh, that sucks.
Well, I don't know. I was talking with Boaz, and it's relatively cheap for to not speed up your game, but be able to play
just to play it. So every half an hour I have 4. Every 45 minutes I have 4 spells.
Okay.
Oh, but
I get 5.
And that's cool. And if I play or a little bit longer, or for shorter periods, I get 1 or 2, and it's always a couple heals or a couple of rages, and I clean up, man. My all flying army works so good.
How many balloons do you take?
It's usually about I'd like 20 balloons and 70 minions. I think that's the way it works out, right around there. Maybe 18 and 70, something like that.
Jesus.
And
it takes you a half hour though.
Yeah, it takes a while because you got all those balloons.
Oh yeah, because you have to fill up your dark, but your dark. No, okay, you're right. Never mind. I was doing.
And I have holy shit! I have 42,000 dark elixir right now.
Oh my! Well, upgrade one of your.
My kings and my queens, huh?
Don't cut your finger open.
That's what I've been finding too.
That was the other thing. Oh, let's talk about that real quick. Oh, anyway, no, let's get to the next thing. That's what I'm doing. Lady B, what about you? Where are you at? That's what everybody wants to hear because you're the new person in the group.
I am. I'm an Android.
We've been hogging the microphone.
Yeah, so she's on an Android device.
Yeah, right.
Which I didn't know.
This is just new to Android, 2.5 months ago?
Something like that.
Why don't you tell the story? I mean, so how long have you been playing?
2.5, 3 months.
Okay.
Roughly-ish.
And you found it? You started to play it?
I started to play it.
Yeah, she found it. She complained about me playing it and ignoring her.
You listen to the podcast, too.
I listened to the podcast. I watched Boneyard play. Kind of knew what it was about. I found it. I'd looked a couple times and it wasn't available. You probably thought he was so stupid for... Well, I was like, oh my god, this nerd.
Yeah.
Good grief. This is ridiculous. Okay. So we're sitting out on the porch one day and I was doing something on my phone and Boneyard was reading
and the magic happened.
I said, where do you think I should put this cannon? And Boneyard almost fell out of his chair on the porch.
Yeah, such a minute. Right there.
So I just started to play, and after a couple weeks, I was...
How many builders do you have?
I have 3 builders.
She got her third one the hard way.
Okay.
Yep.
The gem. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So you got them going constantly?
I got them going constantly.
What's your town hall level?
7.
Okay.
Yep. Got up to 7.
So you can get up to 7 in a couple months.
She plays a lot. Hey, Red, get off of there. Come on now. Red
wants to be a part of the podcast.
Yeah, Red's a greyhound. He's knocking on the microphone.
Okay, so you're town hall 7.
Around. Yep. Red, lay down. Sorry. What are you saying? Town hall level 7?
Town hall level 7.
Okay, so what's been the hardest thing for you up to this point?
Well, my walls don't match my hair anymore.
Oh, God.
I got, what did I get? 50 new walls with the last town hall, and they're not all pink and gold.
Okay, so your hair is pink and gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my walls they have gray. And
the people on Radio Land.
Yeah, now they have gray. So.
Now they have gray. And my
you better hurry up and get those things up to gold, or at least black.
No, the hardest thing has been I want my guys at a higher level, and it's hard because they play with a lot of upper level guys, and
you're not getting that elixir. Sorry.
Well, I'm.
So you play with a lot
guys. I play with a lot of upper level guys, and when they want level 5 and higher, I can't donate to them.
Yeah.
Well, your clanmates, right?
Yeah. Everybody. So Lady Boneyard's in her clan.
Lady Boneyard's in Minnesota Nice.
Yeah. And she is. You've got like level 3.
I made Boots kick somebody out immediately. Once I found out she was on there, like, Scotty, you need to call him on the phone and tell him to turn on his game. I'm not waiting for him to show up in his
Lady Boneyard wants him. So, yeah, because I've seen that.
I get preferential treatment.
So what have you tried donating that like level 3 barbs and stuff?
Well, that's what I usually donate is like level 3 barbs, level 3 archers. Boots was just having a conversation with... I think it was Gopher Fan the other night, and he said, I don't have upper level stuff. What should I donate? And he said, everybody will take
barbs or archers.
Yeah.
You know what? I like that because even the low level ones, they take 1 second. They have to take an arrow to die.
Yeah, they take an arrow, they take a cannon shot.
Yeah, that saves a couple other troops.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but it's just knowing, I think, what's in your castle. So if I see you donate it, I'll go okay, and then depending on what else I get, it doesn't bother me, but
and it shouldn't.
Yeah, and so what level are you at?
What level am I at? I am 47.
47.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I made 100.
So I mean, there's guys
100.
that...
Oh, happy 100 level!
And I'm almost 101.
Can you even believe that we're at a level 100 when we started? Isn't that nuts?
No.
Yeah. Well, I guess after a year.
At one point, I was like, when is this going to be end? What's the end point here? And then I'm all back into it. Well, actually, it was because Lady Boneyard started playing all the time.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, wow, I'll play too. I can donate to you. And just sit here instead of watching TV for an hour. We'll both be diddling our phones like idiots.
Yeah, and I was talking with Boaz, and he said that he was like, he went through that period, and I think people were, and I think that's exactly why they did the loot change, because now it's like more exciting again.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and you can only take 10%, so it's not if you're getting up to 700 and 800, and you need this giant hauls. Yeah, you can get burned for close to $1 million, but you can also get it back if you play for 2 hours or an hour, like let's say 2 hours. That's 3 or 4 raids for me.
Yeah,
that's way over what I would lose by getting wiped out.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing too, is now I'm scared because people can take more of my shit. But before I was like, well, it doesn't matter. They can only take 200,000. So if once I hit $1 million, it doesn't even matter. At that point. So now it's like I've got that 7 million elixir sitting there.
You got to do something with it.
Yeah, and I'm trying to get to my wizards, but
how much you need them for that?
7.5
to do.
So I had to do some work.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, for the research to finally start my research factory again. Are you doing yours? Constantly doing your research?
Yeah. Yep. So right now I have to update my research facility to level 4, and then I can start.
It's been a long time. Like I think in the game, I almost always had something researching, but it's been bad because, like I said, the drills first, and it was so expensive that I didn't, and I had to use my hogs. So I was like, I have to trade the dark elixir, so I'm not going to start my Valkyries. Do my king and queen, so you don't have a king or queen yet?
No, not yet.
Next level.
I'll get them.
She can get her king now.
Oh, you can?
I think so.
Oh wait, yeah, I can't get my king now.
You can get the dark elixir collector and the king, which you can't get a drill.
Right. So you have to steal it, but that adds up pretty quick.
Yeah.
Especially since the loot, the loot change, because.
What did it change for dark elixir? Same thing.
No, it's at Town Hall 10. You can take 6%. The caps go up, so you can take up to, and that's another thing I forgot on my desk. I think the
math for this big giant loot update that we were supposed to talk about.
There's like 35.
This guy.
3,500.
Let me tell you something.
35. I think it's like 3,500. Dark elixir. So
it's still a big chunk.
Yeah.
I mean, when you need 20 to get the king.
Right. Well, it depends on which town hall level you attack.
Yeah.
But it's higher percentage after a certain point.
Well, all right. You're already attacking somebody over there, Lady B?
So when
She's not even paying attention.
When they first introduced the dark elixir, it was really hard to find it because
nobody was making it. Yeah, nobody had it.
Yeah.
Now you got this guy who's got 3 of those dark pumps pumping it out.
Yes,
I got 42. I guess it's because I've been taking big attacks, and I don't go for dark elixir, so I don't even look at it. I'm just still looking just for gold.
Because do you have your drills maxed out?
Yeah, well, they're maxed out to where they can be.
Okay.
Which is 2 of them at level 6.
Yeah. Yeah, mine are level 6. Sorry. Mine are maxed out, not level 5.
Is that level 6 is maxed out?
Level 5.
Must be. What?
Level 5.
5? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
See, all right, well, let's get to my story then, because we'll play right into it.
Oh, wait,
My dark drill is level 6.
Okay.
They must both be.
Yeah, mine are, level 6.
My screen on my tiny iPhone 3 is cracked, and it's pissing me off to no end. I'm trying to clash and do other things.
How did it get cracked?
Yeah,
let's talk about that. How did it get cracked? I got home from work today, and I come in the front door, and then it's into an entryway, and then I come into the inner front door, and the door won't open. And the dogs are, I want to go outside. Let me outside. And I can't get the door handle. Well, the door handle fucking broke so that it wouldn't turn the dealy bobber, the doohickey to get the striker to pull back in, so that it would just spin freely and the door wouldn't open. I don't have a key to the back door, so
says Lady Boneyard.
And so I call her. I call Lady Boneyard. I'm like, did you? And I already know things, but I'm like, did you lock the door somehow? Like, did you do that? And I'm not seeing this, and I can't unlock it or something. No. Okay, I didn't think so. All right, I'll see you in a bit. So I had to climb through into the backyard. There's about 7 feet of snow outside. Climb into the up on the deck, and I had to break the screen out, and I climbed through the freaking kitchen window, over the sink, over the dishes, and that's
teach you to leave dirty dishes in the sink.
Boneyard, how tall are you? You're like 6'4",
6'3", and I tell you what, that window is like the smallest window in the house. It is easily, it's maybe about 1.5 feet. I don't know.
And I felt kind of bad for laughing, but not really.
And,
no, I wish I could be there to see that.
There wasn't a lot of dishes in the sink, but one thing there wasn't in the sink was a big stock pot that had just a little water in it. So I was climbing in. I'm sitting in this pot like, oh my God. And it's snow and it's freezing cold and I'm trying to get in. Yeah, I had to break a screen to get in the house. While I'm trying to get the front door open, I'm like shouldering the thing. My phone is in my pocket. And I cracked it against the door, against one of the moldings. Because I was like, oh, this isn't working. I pull out the phone to call her, and I'm like, motherfucker. And, of course, it was almost dead, too. Like, if something happened, I would have to get in the car to charge it up, to use the phone. Like, just like, this is happening.
Oh, my God.
My fucking screen is all spiderweb.
You know what? I was really surprised, though, because if that happened to me, I'd be so mad that I would... I come over to Boneyard's house and start walking in the door, and... there he is, still playing. He's still clashing, despite the crack in his screen.
I think he was collecting eggs.
I may have been Haydane.
Oh, are you on Heyday now, too?
Yeah, she was. Lady Boneyard got this going on her thing, and so I'm like, well, I'm going to go.
Can you attack people on Heyday?
No.
Okay.
You can buy stuff from their farms. It's terrible. I can't put it down.
Yeah.
It's the worst game. I can't put it down. Oh, I got to collect it. And I didn't do it, for the...
Remember Animal Farm, or Animal Crossing?
Animal Farm. Yeah, that was a great book.
No,
we were just talking about that this week.
Yeah.
What was that game called on the Wii?
The Animal Crossing.
Was that what it was?
No idea.
Yeah.
You make your little town and you chop down trees and
you got it so you could come over and visit my place.
Yeah, like, oh look, I'm going to go to your store and buy something. That was terrible too.
Okay. So.
And I smashed the thing. Well, I do have another iPhone 3, a brand new one that I fandangled from AT&T when my last one broke. I sent it in and then got a free one from the store and then got that one that I sent in back. Yeah. So
I told Boneyard he might be upgrading.
Yeah, I might get an upgrade. I don't know what the deal is. I've had this phone for a while.
All right. So the update happened. What's been the biggest changes for you guys?
Since the update? Well, loot, that's it. I mean,
loot.
That's what it is.
The first week I was really angry with it because every time I would put my phone down, I would get attacked, and that seemed to lay off a little bit. But
okay, well, they said too. So when the update happened, I listened to the interview, the Chief Pat interview or whatever with the guy. They rolled out the update really fast, but they put out, here's what's changing, here's why it is, and all this stuff, and trying to really make it clear.
Yeah, it'd be good if we had that information in front of us.
Yeah, well, we went through it. Me and Boaz went through some of it because we had just talked, or we went through what happened. We went through the interview. So
did I get a soda?
Yeah.
So you woke up. You had no idea it was coming. No, Boots said something.
Yeah, Boots said that it was coming, and I said, "Do we have a date?" And he said, "I don't think so." And then the next day, it was.
Yeah.
So we knew it was coming. We just didn't know. And
so you updated, and they said it was going to start slow, but it was like I did see like big, a lot of big loot right away.
Think of this. All the loot that people had that they were saving up that people really couldn't touch because it was 100, it was 200 max or whatever, that was all sitting there. And then all of a sudden people were like, oh, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
And now people spent it all or lost it all. Or
it seems like it went right away, and then all of a sudden it went down, and then it went. Then
and then now those people, the people that took it all, have a bunch of loot. Now you can take it from them.
Well, think about all that elixir that people at Town Hall 9 who are trying to max stuff out have burned into the wind because you couldn't take more than.
Yeah.
And you couldn't do stuff with it. So now it's like for the people that are really looking for the loot and the people that don't need it, it'll balance out a little bit more.
I think that I'm going to just crush it. I'm going to be, once I get this thing fixed.
So what are you going for when you attack? You go gold?
Gold. Just gold. And elixir comes along with it because there's always more elixir than gold in every house I find.
Okay.
That's just the way it is. So I go for the big gold hauls.
Okay. What are you going for, Lady B?
I need more elixir right now. I'm trying to upgrade my guys. Upgrade my troops.
That's what I'm totally focused on.
I've got more.
Elixir.
I have over 1 million gold right now, and I don't need.
Do you have any builders that are sleeping?
Nope, they're all busy.
So you're just saving
Everybody's busy. I need more elixir right now. So just saving, and I've got everybody at work.
Yeah,
and I was mad. It took me 3 days to figure out how to open up my presents from Santa.
Oh, just touching them?
Yeah. I'm like, what do I have to do? What's it going to happen? Oh, it's just elixir.
I can't believe you didn't accidentally touch it.
Well, I can't believe that I didn't either. And I think that I did a couple times. I must have
That
just
Santa
hit
bomb is pretty cool.
the original one.
Yeah, you got to love the Santa bomb.
Yeah.
Now, I wonder how long people are going to hold the Santa bomb. Remember we talked about the Santa? Because I've seen the...
We should get everybody before Christmas, anybody that wants to enter. And then
keep their bomb longest. I want to see who's got a pumpkin bomb and a Santa bomb.
Yeah.
Post,
Could you imagine a whole year's worth of
Well, there's probably
bombs?
only 2. What else? What other ones were there?
Well, what if you... Yeah.
And I don't have a Christmas tree yet.
Yeah, I don't have a Christmas tree.
Me neither.
But I've seen them.
Come on, Supercell.
Uh,
I feel like I'm cutting my thumb open. There's little pieces of glass coming out of this thing. God damn it.
you bleed for Clash. Yeah, so why is it that we're...
Go get some saran wrap and put it on there.
I have a stupid otter box or whatever the hell it's called.
So why is it that...
What?
Did you just have a mini seizure?
Yeah, I think I did.
Oh my God.
I started thinking about...
Your tiny face is drooping on the side.
What you guys were talking about, and I'm like, okay, I got all distracted.
Lady B, did you see the picture that I posted of Scotty's 4th grade picture?
Shut up.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
little-
so cute.
No.
Yeah,
it's
that little
What was the last one that I saw?
The little face right, Scotty's...
he said... And this one...
Scotty's designing that that's him. And I told everybody out there in Radio Land that he did, his face grew into his head. And he
No.
You want to know what's really funny about that story of that little-faced kid?
Yeah.
Is...
That's Scotty in 4th grade.
It is not... It's not me. But if you ever see me in person, then you would know that. Well, then you'd be surprised.
Damn it, I've got glass on my face.
Scotty's really handsome.
Yeah, his face grew into his head.
Shut up. Okay. All right. So why is it that we're not getting
I
Christmas
was drilling
trees?
him on the last episode. It was funny. I don't know,
Scotty,
man.
what did you ask for Christmas?
Nothing.
Really?
I want a lot of elixir. Dark elixir, especially.
Yeah.
Now that I got my 3rd drill, though, going, finally.
So you want an iPhone card?
I
Buy
asked for
some
gems.
I don't even know what I would buy.
I don't know how to give her gems because she's in the stupid Android. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Ed Huge told him to give me some gems.
Yeah.
And he said spend the $20, get the other 2 builders. It'll be worth your money.
Yeah.
And I said, I don't know. I'm really, really cheap. I don't think I can,
You know what?
justify spending this. And he
For
said,
a while,
well,
I thought...
I spent the money, $20, and my wife went out and spent $200 on a pair of boots.
Yeah.
So really?
Yeah.
I said, so Boneyard should buy me $20 worth of gems and $200 pair of boots.
I don't know if that's how that works.
I think it is.
I'm going to buy myself $200 worth of
Well, I don't
toys.
I don't even know what I'd do with a lot of gems. That with the Spell Factory, I'd use for that, but it's really expensive to buy gold or buy elixir. Because it's the storage problem, the 10% or the.
Well, you would buy it.
And use it right away?
Yeah, you wouldn't sit on it at all.
Would be. There's nothing that I really need that bad that I would spend that much money to upgrade.
Phil Gold Storages, it's 2,300 gems. Or 2,400 gems, which is $20. That's not...
I can battle for Because the thing about how much
$20 for 8 million gold. That's not worth it.
are you working on?
You're gonna spend $25 to upgrade your thing.
Yeah.
One thing, like that's all you're gonna use 8 million gold for.
Yeah.
It's not like before where you could, like when we started out, if you spent $25, you could upgrade everything like a million times.
Yeah,
No, now it's just one thing once. No, it's not worth it.
yeah. It would get really expensive at this point in the game.
How much
And
is the $100? Is 14,000 gems for $100.
you know how many spells I can make with that much? Well, and I guess you could accelerate your pumps and mines and stuff like that, but I just like battling.
Maybe you would use it on accelerating your barracks, so you could play faster.
Yeah.
Like
Or if you were needed to upgrade your barracks to do the time, so you didn't have to wait 5 days.
oh, Lady Boneyard needs some troops. Hold on a second.
Oh.
I've got to donate some troops. Here you go, my dear.
Thank you.
What'd you give her?
Oh, I got level 5 minions.
Nice.
5 of them.
I love those flying blue bugs.
So do you don't have dark barracks yet?
Spitting on ya with your acid.
Who says that? Because I spit hot fire.
One of the guys.
So that's right. At Town Hall 7, you don't have dark barracks.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, I can get them.
You can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because she can raid for the dark elixir.
I can get the dark elixir storage.
You should.
Oh no, you can't get the barracks though. I don't think.
And wait, I have to look.
It's been a while, and
I can get the hidden Tesla.
Oh, that should be out there.
Well, I can't get the dark barracks.
Oh yeah, how much is that?
750,000 elixir.
Oh, that's not terrible.
And my barbarian king is going to be 10,000 dark elixir.
That's not. You could easily get that.
Yeah.
And
I would start your storage next.
If I look at my little achievements
Oh yeah. Check your achievements. See how much you've gotten so far.
My achievements. I've got a bunch of dark elixir. If you look under that heroic heist where you need 20,000, I've got like 1,700 dark elixir.
So yours is just being blown into the wind.
Right.
Yep.
So I really do need to get that.
Yeah, that should be your next. That should be
taking those things. I'm just not.
She doesn't get to keep them.
So what do you use for your army? So how many troops do you have? 200 at this point?
I have 180.
180. So what are you taking in?
Each barracks, I do 3 giants, 22 archers, 1 balloon, 1 wizard, and 2 wall breakers. So then I get an average of like 80 archers, 13 giants, 6 wall breakers, 3 wizards, and 3 balloons.
Okay. So you really mix it up. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because I put them in a weird pattern.
Do you?
Yeah.
How do you do it?
Well, I put my balloons down first.
Okay.
And then...
So you're at an outside wall.
I'm at an outside wall. I put my balloons in. And then I drop my wizards. Then I put a couple of giants in. Drop my wall breakers. Drop a couple more giants. And then spread my archers around.
Why do you drop your giants after your wizards?
Because that's the way I do it.
But if you did it the other way, they would the defenses would hit the giants, and your wizards would be safer longer.
Well,
this is true.
So, because you've got those things going in, and I would actually throw the giants down before you put the balloons, because your defenses will start hitting the giants, because they'll go after the one.
The first thing you put down is what the target is until it's gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And so if you can engage those archer towers and cannons, and just let them hit it, and then throw the stuff behind it.
Yeah. Yep.
That would just totally distract them. I've been.
That's a much better idea.
I've been doing that with I'll send my hog riders in, but if they're getting close to something and maybe getting down there and I don't have a heal spell, if I can drop a few troops to distract whatever is going to be there just for even a couple seconds, it's worth it.
Let those guys jump around a little bit more. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have that problem. I just drop a an arc of minions, and then a whole mess of balloons, and then all the rest of the minions.
So you just
and
do
they just come in a wave and just wash over the whole land, and they're fire destruction and dropping bombs and spitting acid and blah. Totally.
So what kind of camps are you looking for? Because
money, square camps, diamond camps that have stuff in the middle. I don't like your camp where you got it all split apart. I don't like that so much because then I got to fight. I can only get a quarter of it. Like if I can only get sometimes I can only get halfway through or a quarter of the way through your camp, but it's wiped out from one side through to the halfway point. And if I can get to at least half your stuff, I mean I can tell
if you're going to get it.
If I can get it halfway, and if the loot is big enough, I'll go, yeah, I can get halfway. Maybe I can get a little farther. I'll go in for that.
Okay, so you're not going for total. You're not really getting total destruction.
It's all about how much I can get. If it seems I can get a pretty good percentage of a really nice haul by getting halfway through the board, I'll do that.
And that's exactly why my camp. You could take my gold, but you have to put in a lot of firepower to get it all.
That's how mine is too. I got some really good overlapping stuff, and things are the storage areas are grouped in a way that the way into them is heavily guarded, and the other ways are the long way.
Yeah,
and
it's real. Sometimes it really does come down to that time and what troops you got to because if you send in, I've been sending in my hogs. I've taken in about 16 hogs.
I haven't got hit by hogs that often. I got hit by one once, and I think it ended up where all my defenses were gone, but they really didn't get much because they just went after the defenses and then were destroyed eventually. And they didn't take anything. That's
what happened with me. Is they came in with this big army, and the hogs destroyed even into the center and around my dark elixir drill. But the rest of the army couldn't get in to get to the stuff. It was just sitting there wide open. But because they put so much into those troops,
you don't got enough to get through.
Yeah, and that's why spreading it out is my dark elixir stayed pretty safe. But I've been taking in like 16 hogs. I have two factories, 2 barracks spitting out archers, 1 spitting out barbs, and 1 spitting out wall breakers.
Right on. Yeah.
So I take them in and I'll send in the hogs and let them do their work for the most part, and drop a heal spell,
let them move around and soften up the whole side of a board.
Yeah.
Sure.
Or no, they'll go through the whole thing. If you drop it, and you can get through most of it, then I'll wait. And because I was realizing, I'm like, I'm just dropping shit too fast. So I'd wait.
Really? See, I always go to get them all out there.
No, I drop all the hogs.
Yeah. But everything, drop everything out there and get them all on the screen.
No, I wait for them to get through most everything they can. And when I start seeing they're weak, or I know that there's especially if the mortars are gone and the whatever else, I'll just let them do their work. Because if I can make it, if I could start at 1 minute and 30 seconds, and then you send in the wall breakers, they can fucking blast through. Because I send all of them in at one time. I just push them down and all 8. Because then they all come up to the wall. Only one blows it. But 4, before if you go drop one, then they.
I like the way they work now, but again, I don't use them. I've got 4 barracks making balloons and 2 barracks making minions, and I'm good.
It's working.
I never have to even worry about it.
Are you researching?
Right now I'm researching my jump spell because
that's right.
I only had 4 and it was maxing it out. That's the only thing that I can spend elixir on right now is my researching, and I have archers still to go to level 6. That's for 7.5.
I suppose you're
giants to go to level 6 for 6 mil. P.E.K.K.A.s to go to level 3 for 6 mil, and that's it.
I haven't done the P.E.K.K.A.s.
And as soon as everything else is either maxed out or I have to get to a level 8 lab.
Okay, so let me ask you this question. Okay, and I know what I want to do. I believe I've got 7 mil, and I'm waiting. I could get the wall breakers already. It's 6 mil, 6.5 wizards. Or do I go to P.E.K.K.A.s and
no, go for what you use. Wizards.
I don't really use the Wizards
those
much.
Top level ones are badass.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I've gotten a few of those in the castle before, and those things are fucking killer. They're always the last ones on the screen.
My only debate is that I use the wall breakers all the time.
I would do that, man. It's cheap. Do it.
What? Do the wall breakers?
Yeah. Do that one.
I thought the Wizards would be...
If it's the one you use the most, get them up there.
I suppose I could.
You know, they're cooler. They carry around barrels. Have you seen that?
Huh.
Yeah,
I did. Yeah. I did see one attack. Okay, so I should go because I thought the Wizards might be something I start to use because they're pretty powerful.
I would go with what you already use.
You think so?
Yeah. Because what if you don't use the Wizards? You go back.
Okay.
You go back to the wall breakers. You can try that next time. You know what I mean?
Okay.
After that, do the wall.
You know
breakers.
what? I'm going to do it right now.
Do it up. Here's a fun fact for everybody that I just got on my electronic mail. August of 2014, which is coming up, we'll have 5 Fridays, 5 Saturdays, and 5 Sundays. 5 of each one of those days in a month.
Your sister's getting married on one of them.
Oh, and this happens only once every 823 years.
You'll have to let her know that.
The Chinese call it silver pockets full.
So, what were you doing? We were talking about this, and you did that, right?
What?
Were you looking that up?
No, it was an electronic mail that was sent to me while we were talking.
Oh, okay.
I think I cut my nose with this fucking glass out of this phone.
What were you doing?
Well, I had it on my thumb, and then I scratched my face with my thumb.
He's a bloody mess out there. It's like he is bleeding to death for the podcast. So, okay, I'm doing it, Boneyard. I'm taking your advice, and everybody
I'm all
out
over
there,
the place.
tweet us and let us know if I made the right choice, because I'm going to do it.
Tweet us at WBSMT Radio. Call us at 424-27-CLASH. You did it.
Yeah.
You did it.
I
Yay.
did
it.
Hooray for Scotty. Hey,
you know what? That does take off a lot of pressure.
Yay,
because now my research facility is going, and
you don't have a bunch of elixir to try
and now
to
now I can just play for a little while and not care so much if I.
Yeah, you can get up to 2-3 million.
But I got to upgrade my army camps. I get to go 5 more.
Oh.
It's everything needs elixir.
Yeah, that's a burn, dude.
Yeah. So
where's Sully? Where did he go?
Here's the thing. Why don't we do the?
What else we got? What's the next segment? We talked about where we're at. We're gonna know where everybody's at. We did our shout outs. What else is new? What's new in the world?
What's new in the Twitterverse?
Oh, anything? I don't know. I haven't looked on that thing in fucking weeks.
You have?
Or at least days.
Oh, I've been on it every day.
Well,
usually.
I guess I don't see. I don't see when you go on, and I only see people who respond to you because we have the same account.
Yeah. You can just go view conversation.
Yeah, and I don't do that all that often.
Well,
you got to teach them how to work it a little bit better.
I just don't look at it that much. I'm busy cutting down hay and feeding Farmer Bob and selling little kids to farmers.
If anybody is listening, I'm just holding my tongue, trying not to say that's what she said about like 15 times.
You know what? I found a T-shirt for you, and it said, "That's what she," and that's what was in quotes, and it was like, I'm gonna buy that for Scotty.
Oh,
that's pretty good.
So, we a long time ago talked about this upcoming event called the dramatic reading of the A-Team.
Oh, yeah, right. The do-it-yourself A-Team. We are here at the WBSMT radios in lovely Riverside. So why don't we find that, which we have?
Yeah, so tell the backstory. Tell the back... So this was a few episodes ago.
The backstory of me finding this Plot It Yourself A-Team #1 Defense Against Terror book.
So this is a book.
Lady Boneyard and I were driving down.
You already told the story, though, on the podcast.
Lady Boneyard wasn't here to hear it.
No,
Lady Boneyard.
I listened to the podcast.
I'll reiterate for our new fans. I'll do the short story. Short one. Okay. It was a balmy Sunday.
Shut up.
We were driving home and we saw this. Basically, it was a yard sale, but it was on the side of the highway. And it was this guy had a big crane and a bunch of crap in the yard.
There was a tractor there. That's why we stopped.
Yeah, it was a tractor.
Because I said, maybe that tractor is for sale.
Well, we stopped and looked.
All right. This is not the short version.
Hey, let's get a quick pause here because this thing is jacked up.
Okay.
Never mind, it wasn't jacked up. It was looking funny to me.
Okay.
I'm all jacked up.
Don't want any computer problems.
Okay, so we're on the freeway. We go to this thing, and we're like, oh, look at this. I'm going to buy this thing. I got it for $25, and it's a team number one defense against terror from the hit television series starring Mr. T and George Bard.
Man, Mr. T is the Hog Rider.
The Hog Rider guy. Of course, everybody knows that, Mr. T.
All right.
This is the A-Team, which apparently Scott has never seen or heard of in his whole life.
Well, so
there's Lady Boneyard.
So Boneyard had
it.
told this whole story, and you haven't seen it either?
No.
Oh, okay.
And so,
But we're gonna so the dramatic reading is gonna be new for you too.
Should we? Well, actually,
But
it's not new for me.
it's not new for me.
Okay.
Because not only the day I bought it, I was like, "Will you read this for me?" And so I asked her to read it in
While
the car.
he's driving.
And then she wouldn't do the voices, so she stopped reading it.
Well, he told me I was doing the voices wrong, so I threw it at him, and that was the end of this book.
That's why the front pages come up.
Okay.
Should we do this as a separate thing? Like have its own like heading, and like it's the dramatic reading, and just have it like
Choose your own.
Post it under the thing. Like we'll record it separately in just a second.
It would be kind of hard because it'd have to be its own
Its
episode.
own episode, yeah.
Why do you have to create more work?
Chapter.
No.
Just
You know what? How about this?
27
let's
chapter
do this.
27.8.
Just read it.
You read the first scene till we do the choose your
Sing
own,
the song.
and
I don't know what.
and then we can do a different part every time, or we can do a whole standalone thing. But at least preview it for everybody,
I have to
so
go-
they would know what they were getting.
Okay, I have to go like 5 or 7 page until page 7 until I can get till there's a choice.
Okay, is that a long time?
Well, not really. I mean,
Okay,
it's pretty big writing. This is a book for like
Okay.
a 6-year-old or something.
So-
or maybe 10.
is it long, Lady Boneyard?
It's not very good.
Well,
It's all about the reading.
okay, yeah, because we're gonna do the dramatic reading of the A-Team. It's a choose your own
Boneyard's
adventure.
going to make us like it,
All right, so this is what we talked about. We better do it.
because I hate this book.
Okay, so
So he's
everybody
going to
else.
make us like it.
Okay.
All right. This is The A-Team, number one defense against terror by William Rotsler from the hit television series starring Mr. T and George Papard. Title, Defense Against Terror from Wanderer Books.
All right.
Copyright 1983.
I was born that year.
She's a youngster.
Ooh,
Robin the Cradle.
nice. All right.
Probably not to our listeners. They're like, oh my God, 1983?
No.
10 years ago, a crack commando unit was sent to prison by a military court for a crime its members didn't commit. These men promptly escaped from a maximum security stockade to the Los Angeles underground. Today, still wanted by the government, they survive as soldiers of fortune. If you have a problem and no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the A-Team. You know, van slipping over and BA fucking shooting the shit out of the van and van peeling out and stuff. Just imagine that in your head, folks.
Okay.
And those fake AKs that they had that they didn't look like real guns because they weren't real guns, they were prop guns, and you could tell because they spray painted them silver. Like, where did you get those? A crate in the back of this van, just driving around with automatic weapons. And the guy had a van with a big red stripe, a black van with a big red stripe, and they were wanted in Los Angeles. And that's the van he drove around all the time. Like, these guys are wanted by the government criminal types.
I told you this was going to take a really long time to read 7 pages.
And they're driving around that same ass.
He's
the
not
same
reading here,
ridiculous
folks.
van.
He's telling the story.
Anyway,
Boneyard's
He's interrupted.
interpretation.
He's interrupted his own introduction to the theme song with like the explanation and the questions about what it is.
well, it's ridiculous. All right, let's get to the story here.
Jesus.
This ridiculous book.
Can we, Boneyard?
Well, I'll interrupt when we need to, I guess.
Okay.
Only for skittly bebops.
Yeah. Okay.
The A-Team. Number one defense against terror. Or maybe this is just number one.
Okay.
And the title is
Oh my God.
obviously
All
not
right, we
gonna
got it.
All right, hold on. Here, we got it.
All right.
The man sat nervously in a cafe, frequently turning his head, looking at his watch, licking his lips. He glanced with irritation at the skaters on the sidewalk a few feet away. It was a warm California day, with the sun sparkling on the Pacific 100 yards away, across the dimpled sand of Venice Beach. All around him.
This is going to take a really long time.
Yeah, it really is going to take a lot of...
Okay, we should do it as a standalone.
Wait a minute. What's
I'm being drawn in, I'll tell you that much, but we probably just lost every fan we had.
I think that...
trying to start the A-Team book.
All right, there's only a couple more...
Wait.
There's only a couple more paragraphs until we start getting to dialogue. And then we can start doing the voices. All right.
Okay. You have...
All right, so there's a guy...
2 minutes.
There's a guy sitting in Venice Beach, at the beach, right? So that's where we're at. Okay. I'll speed it up. All around him sat men and women, eating an early lunch, laughing, talking, reading. On the wide concrete path in front of the cafe and the stores that faced the sea, there was a steady stream of tourists and natives walking, hurrying, and sauntering back and forth. A large number of them skated, and most of them did it very well. A little distance down the block, a dark-skinned man in some kind of Arab costume, with a guitar and a grin, skated in graceful curves as he charmed 2 girls fresh in from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Oh, by the way, Fond du Lac, Wisconsin.
Oh, weird.
To the south of the cafe were some shops where luggage, jewelry, trinkets, and souvenirs were sold.
Okay.
A beautiful blonde woman wearing a headband skated by without seeming to propel herself.
That's how fast you can read.
2 kids chased each other, darting around the obstacles of people on the concrete road. The man in the cafe looked at his watch again. "You should wear a watch," someone said. And the man jerked his head around to stare at an old hippie at the next table. He was gray-bearded and unkempt, wearing ancient patched denims, an embroidered denim jacket, and a t-shirt that indicated, "The meek shall inherit the earth. The rest of us will go to the stars." The man glared from his worn leather cowboy hat to his sandals and sniffed. "No, I mean it," the old hippie said, hitching his middle chair closer with a squeak. "If you wear a watch, you get too tied to time. Relax, man. Smell the flowers." The man tried to stare the gray-bearded hippie down, but the disheveled man just smiled. "Time's a killer, man. You pay too much attention to it and it'll own you." "Senor, kindly mind your own business." The hippie just grinned and leaned closer. "I am. I don't understand you're looking for the A-Team." The man with the accent started, then tried to look into the old face under the leather hat. I was waiting for someone." Your waiting is over," the man said with a grin. Just pay your bill and follow me." So that's the start of it. You want to continue here?
You know what? Let's...
You know what this reminds me of? Do you remember when we lived downtown and we used to walk up Chester Creek and there was those hippies that were bathing in the creek?
Yeah.
And so for the rest of the day, Boneyard decided to talk
in the hippie voice. Yeah.
That's
totally
why I got prepared. Yeah.
Well, that's totally killer, bro. Some totally killer gnar. Totally gnarage, man.
So like having to walk past the Burrito Union and everywhere, and we're walking with the dogs. He's like, "Oh, killer dog, this."
Whoa.
Yeah.
Like, that's killer, man. I gotta get these dogs out of here, bro.
So
no more fighting around here, bro. Listen, oh man, that's some killer bud, bro. That's some gnar.
Okay, so
man, I totally caught my first carol today, bro.
All right, so
back to the story.
No, I think
he says.
No, God.
I think if we're gonna do it, I think it should be a standalone.
All right,
because I honestly was getting into this, but people have to do things.
All right, well let me cut it
in their day. Maybe a Boneyard Christmas special.
Let me just cut ahead a little bit, and we can I'll just jump to any page here, and we can do a little.
Oh, you want A-Team dialogue?
I'm looking for
okay, so this is the other part of the preview. A-Team dialogue, Mr. T.
Yeah, right. Where's the good?
Yeah, I want to hear some. I pity the fool.
Just do search and find. Oh wait, that's
it's a book.
The entire A-Team was thrown into a single cell despite Murdoch's plea that it was just a hired pilot. And Murdoch's, "You dirty rats! You dirty rats!" What did Jimmy say then? Yeah, I don't even know where to start here. Well, here we are together, said Hannibal with a smile. You know, Hannibal, sometimes I could punch you out for being cheerful, Pierre growled, but that didn't deter Hannibal. Can people catch crazy? Looking at Murdoch. It'll be a good read. I think it'll be a good story. And there's
You're like, okay, that wasn't the part that I was really...
I just jumped to anything here.
But, okay. Well,
be careful. These birds may have itchy trigger fingers. Shut up, fool! Can't you see you don't understand English? American either. See that patch of jungle up there? When he gets up there, get ready. So that's me. It's hard on my voice. Oh,
man.
I have to drink some.
See, a lot of work goes into dramatic readings.
Yeah, I'm going to have to really.
So if you want to hear Boneyard's story, tweet us, send us a.
Yeah, they go after the general to save the girl, and they
don't spoil it, because
spoiler alert.
What if it's a standalone special?
It is.
Boneyard's
and
New
you
Year's
plot it
special.
yourself, so that might not even happen because you guys are going to choose the endings. You can call me at 42427clash or email me at some other Clash thing.
Clash of Clans podcast at gmail.com.
I never know the answers to where to get us.
Hey, and a big shout out to everybody who's been friending me on Game Center.
Yeah, go for it.
It's been awesome because a lot of fans, and it's hard to, once you hit accept, you can't see their comment. So I'll be like, somebody will say, "Hey, fan of the podcast." So otherwise, I'd give shout outs.
Well, there you go.
So what do you?
That was the A-Team dramatic reading of the Plot It Yourself, the A-Team #1 Defense Against Terror by William Rotsler from the hit television series starring Mr. T and George Papard.
Awesome.
As Hannibal.
Well, what do you think? Should we? We're at an hour. We should.
That's it, I guess. That's all I got. What do you got, Lady B?
All right.
Yeah, then we did another Thanksgiving the weekend after.
Yeah, that was good.
Nice.
We got our own table. We had the kids' table.
Yeah, it was great.
Cool. Mm-hmm. Well, how should people get hold of us?
42427clash.
What?
42427clash. Lady B?
42427 Clash.
That's right.
Yeah. So
Or
give us a call.
Clash of Clans podcast at gmail.com.
Yeah.
She got it right away.
Or you can Twitter us at whatever the Twitter thing is.
WBSMT Radio. I told you it's hard to remember.
WBSMT Radio at Twitter.
No, it's
Hashtag what the fuck, what?
and
maybe everyone doesn't know that the Boneyards are not up on technology.
Yeah, right.
Wizardry.
Yeah, they know I'm not.
So so leave us a comment on the blog too. New blogs coming and website, all that stuff is coming up in the near future, and some other things. So,
all right, that's it.
Keep it clashy.
Wrap it up, Scotty.
Keep it clashy.
Get the hell out of my house.
Oh, Lady Boneyard, thanks for being on the podcast.
Hey,
thanks for coming on, baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for letting me hang out in my own living room.
Yeah. while she clashed and we jibber jabbered like idiots.
Yeah.
Well, it's not much different from any other day.
All right. Keep it clashy, everybody.
All right, wrap it up. Get out of my house.
Skilly beep 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 skilly beep.